Hello and welcome back to the Master Civil Engineering. In this video, you will learn that how to prepare a detailed estimate and the rate analysis for the construction of septic tank using the schedule of rates. Okay, if you are in practicing civil engineer, then you should know that how we do the detailed estimation and rate analysis at sites. Okay, this estimate will be prepared using the schedule of rates of India. If you are from any other country, only the rates of the different items will change. Rest of the quantities will remain same. Okay, I have also made some other videos about the estimation and rate analysis for different civil engineering items. You can find out these from my playlist on my YouTube channel. Okay, and to stay connected, you can subscribe to my channel and take the membership of my channel to get in personal touch. Okay, so I have already drawn the plan of the septic tank. You can see the plan of the septic tank. The internal dimensions of my septic tank will be 10 feet by 8 feet. Okay, and external dimensions, since we will be constructing the septic tank using the 9-inch modular bricks, so external will be 11 feet 6 inch and across 9 feet 6 inch. Okay, internal will be, that is clear, will be 10 feet by 8 feet, and I had divided the septic tank into 3 equal compartments, each having the length of 8 feet and width 2 feet 10 inches. Okay, so the first item for my septic tank will be I have to excavate the earth, because septic tank is usually constructed underground, so I have to do earthwork in excavation by mechanical means for foundation, drains, pipes. This is the item in the SOR, that is a schedule of rates. Okay, so first item is earthwork in excavation by mechanical means using hydraulic excavator in trench for foundation, drains, pipes, cables, etc. And lift for the soil should be up to 1.5 meter and lead should be up to 50 meters. You can find this item in the SOR. It's for the all kinds of soil, and rate for this item is 256.85 India rupees per cubic meter. Okay, I will prepare this estimate using using the foot measurements, and then I will convert it into the metric measurements. Okay, so the first item will be, since I have to excavate this 11 feet 6 inch cross 9 feet 6 inch, and the depth which I am taking underground is 8 feet. So first item is, that is one number 11.5 cross 9.5 cross 8 feet. Okay, it's equal to 874 cubic it's equal to 874 cubic feet. Okay, and if you have to convert it into the cubic meters, divide this 874 by 35.32, which will be the quantity in cubic meters, which is 24.75 is the quantity of earthwork in excavation in cubic meters. Rate for this item is 256.85 rupees per cubic meter. So total will be 24.75 multiplied by 256.85, which is equal to 6,356 Indian rupees. Okay, change the symbol to currency. Okay, so this is the rate of total amount for the first item. Next item is that after excavating all the earthwork out, we will prepare the base, first using the stone soling. Okay, so stone soling will be laid on the same plan area, that is 1 into 11.5, which is the length of the septic tank. Breadth is 9.5, and thickness for this item I will take is half feet. Okay, which is 0.5. so total will be 54.63 cubic feet, and since stone soling will have some void, so we will take net quantity, we will take 85% of 54.63. so 85% of 54.63 will be 46.43, and when you divide it by 35.32, you will get the quantity in cubic meters, which is 1.31. 46.43 divided by 35.32 will be quantity in cubic meter. Rate for this item in LMR, that is lowest market rate, is 800 Indian rupees per cubic meter. Since this is a non-SOR item, it means this item is not in the schedule of rates. You have to find out the rates from the market. So rate for this item is 800 rupees per cubic meter. So total will be 1052 Indian rupees for this amount. Next item after laying the soling is that you will lay the lean concrete, which is usually of mix 1:4:8. Okay, that is 1 cement, 4 sand and 8 stone aggregates in the ratio of 1:4:8. Okay, so again the plan area for this will be same, that is 1 into 11.5 into 9.5, and thickness for this will be, let us take it as 3 inches. 3 inches in feet is 0.25. okay, so 3 inch, if you convert 3 inch in feet, which is 0.25 feet, so total will be 27.31 cubic feet, and in cubic meters it will be 27.31 divided by 35.32, which is 0.77 cubic meter. Rate for this item in SOR is 5202.90 Indian rupees per cubic meter. So total for this will be 4023 Indian rupees. Okay, let's change it to the currency. Okay, the next item is after this will be the brickwork with foot-pound system bricks of class designation 75 in superstructure in cement mortar 1:6. You have to find the quantity of the brickwork in this septic tank. Okay, for this we will first calculate the center length of the septic tank. So internal is 10 feet, external is 11 feet 6 inch. So center length of long walls will be 10.75. There are two long walls, and center length of short walls will be 8.75. Since the thickness of the wall is 9 inches, 9 inches in feet is 0.75 feet. So center length of long walls will be 10.7 feet, and center length of short walls will be 8.75 feet. Okay, we have two long walls, so 2 into 10.75, 4 short walls, so 4 into 8.75, and you have to make the deductions for the junctions. There are 4 junctions, that is 1, 2, 3 and 4, and for each junction you have to deduct half of the breadth of the wall. So for 4 junctions it will be 2 times the width, which is 0.75. okay, this will be the total central length. Let us calculate the value of the total center length. So total center length, copy it, write it in the next equal to, so total center length is 55 feet. Okay, so 1 into 55, width of our wall is 0.75, that is 9 inches, which in feet is 0.75. okay, and depth, since we are excavating the depth of 8 feet, on which we are laying 0.5 feet of soling and 0.25 feet of mudmate or lean mix of 1:4:8 mix. So remaining depth is 8 minus 0.5 minus 0.7 0.25, which is equal to 7.25 will be the remaining depth. This will be the depth of our septic tank. Okay, so total quantity in cubic feet is 299.06 cubic feet, and you have to divide it by 35.32, which is 8.47 cubic meters. Okay, this is the item for brickworks with FPS bricks of class designation 75 in superstructure. So rate for this item in SOR is 7571.55 Indian rupees per cubic meter. So total for this will be 64,110 Indian rupees will be the total amount for the brick work. Okay, after that you have to provide some extra brickwork with common burnt clay bricks in this is for the in superstructures above the plinth level up to floor 5 level. Since this is for the septic tank, it will remain up to the plinth level, so no extra brickwork for this will be provided. So I am deleting this item. Okay, this was for some another estimate, so no extra brickwork will be provided for this item, because this brickwork will be up to the plinth level. It's not above the plinth level, so no extra brickwork. If we have to make estimation for the brickwork for the house, then the separate item that is extra for brickwork above the plinth level is to be provided, but here no extra brickwork will be provided. Next will be we have to provide the reinforced concrete work, that is slab for this septic tank in beams, suspended floors having slope up to 15-degree, landing balconies, shelves, chhajas, lintels, etc. with 1 is to 1.5 is to 3 mix, that is M20 mix will be provided for this reinforced concrete slab. Okay, so again it will be 1 into 11.5, because a slab will be provided end to end, 9.5 which is the width, and thickness of the slab, let us take it as half feet, that is 0.5 feet. Okay, so total for this will be 54.63 cubic feet. In cubic meters it will be 1.55 cubic meters. Rate for this item in SOR is 9821.85 India rupees per cubic meter. So total will be for this item will be 1,51,090 Indian rupees will be the rate for this item. Okay, the total amount for this item. Let us make it to the currency. Okay, so this was for the reinforced concrete slab. Okay, next is that we have to provide the reinforcement for this RCC slab. In estimation, we take the reinforcement according to the thumb rule, and at site then we provide the bar bending schedule. But here we will take according to the thumb rule that it will require at least 100 kg of steel per cubic meter. So cubic meter of for slab is 1.55. Let us take is as 100 kg per cubic meter. For slabs we usually take 100 to 120 kg per cubic meter. For beams we can take 180 kg per cubic meter, and for columns it can go up to 220 kg per cubic meter. This is a thumb rule. Okay, at site we will provide the actual reinforcement detail, but it will be slightly higher than the actual what we use at the site. So 1.55 into 100, which is 154.66 kgs, and rate for this item in SOR is 123.2 Indian rupees per kg. So total for this will be 19,054 Indian rupees. Okay, 19,054 Indian rupees. For septic slab, the total amount is actually 15,190 India rupees. Okay, not 1,51,000. It's 15,190 Indian rupees. After that, you have to provide the item of centering and shuttering, and it's required for the suspended floors, that is for the slab. Okay, and for the slab, the amount we have to provide the centering and shuttering for the internal portion, that is 1 into 10 feet into 8 feet. Internal dimensions are 10 into 8 feet. That's the plan area for which you will provide the centering and shuttering. 1 second. Okay, centering and shuttering. So it will be 1 into 10 into 8. So multiply. 1 is the number. Okay, so you sometimes you have more than one number, that's why I'm taking 1 as a number. So 1 into 10 into 80, which is 80 square feet. In square meters, divide 80 by 10.76, it will be converted into square meters. So we require 7.43 square meters of centering and shuttering. Okay, and rate for this item for suspended floor centering and shuttering is 683.75 India rupees per square meter. So total will be 5084 Indian rupees. Okay, after that you have to do the plastering on the inside of the septic tank. Okay, so plastering will be provided for the inside of the septic tank for these 3 compartments. Okay, so perimeter of this one compartment will be 8 feet plus 8 feet plus 2 feet 10 inch plus 2 feet 10 inch. Okay, will be the perimeter for the one compartment, that is 8 plus 8 plus 2 feet 10 inch in feet is 2.83 plus 2.83, which is equal 21.66 feet is the perimeter of one compartment, and we have 3 compartments, so it will be 3 into 21.66, and the depth is 7.25 feet. So 1 into 21.66 into 7.25 is the depth. So total sorry, this is not, so cement plaster is 3 into 21.66, and depth for this is 7.25 feet. Okay, so total SFT for plastering is 471.11 SFT. Okay, and to convert it into the square meter, divide 471.11 divided by 10.764, which is equal to 43.77 square meters, and rate for this item in the SOR is 226.20 India rupees per square meter. So total will be 9,900 Indian rupees. Okay, next item which you have to provide is cement concrete flooring. You have to provide flooring at the bottom of the septic tank. Okay, and we provide it using the mix of 1:2:4, and thickness for this item is 50 mm. You take the quantity in square meters and specify a thickness. That thickness should be 50 mm. Okay, so for the cement concrete flooring, since we have 3 compartments, and length is 8 feet, and width of each compartment is 2 feet 10 inch, which is 2.83 feet. So total square meter will be 3 into 8 into 2.83 square feet, 67.92 SFT, and in square meters it will be 67.92 divided by 10.764, which is equal to 6.31 square meters. Rate for this item in SOR is 562.15 Indian rupees per square meter. So total will be 3,547 Indian rupees. Okay, next you have to provide some soil waste pipes for this septic tank of the 100 mm PVC class B, and for this item rate is in running meters. So at least you will require up to 10 meter of waste pipes. So rate for this item is 550 India rupees per running meter. So total will be 5,500 Indian rupees. Okay, and you will also require the providing and fixing of steel manhole covers. There should be at least 2 manholes. You have to leave the openings in the slab for these 2 manholes. We have not deducted the quantity of RCC from the slab, but after after making the septic tank at the slab and while preparing the bill of the quantities, you have to make the deductions accordingly. Here I'm not taking any deductions. The size for the main holes will be 600 mm into 600 mm, and we will be providing 2 main holes. Lowest market rate for the steel main holes is 2000 Indian rupees per number, so total will be 4000 Indian rupees for these 2 main holes, and it will include all the item, that is providing fixing of these main holes, including the carriage up to the site. So total for this is 4000 Indian rupees. The last item in our estimate will be carriage, that you have to give carriage to the contractor uh, for carrying the stone aggregate and sand up to the site, and average lead should be up to 10 kilometers. Okay, and we take the quantity for this item as 135% of the cement sand stone aggregate which we require for laying of concrete. Since concrete item is item 3, 6, 9 and 10, that is item 3, which is 1:4:8. 6 is no 3 and 5, sorry, 3, 5, 3, 5, 9 and 10 will be 3. Wait 1 second, I have to change the numbering of all the items since I deleted one item to make the correct numbering. So first is 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, so concrete is required in item 3, item 5, 3, 5, in cement plaster item 8 and item 9. So 3, 5, 8 and 9 are my items for which I have to give carriage. So it's 1.35 times. Okay, so I have to take 1.35 times. So 1.35 times the concrete quantity. So for the first item, that is 3, it's 0.77. For the next item, that is reinforced concrete, it's 1.55. For the cement concrete flooring, it will be plus, since this quantity is in square meters but the thickness is cement plaster is in also square meters but the thickness is 12 mm, so multiply square meters with 12 mm thickness, that is 43.77, multiply it with 12 mm, that is 0.012 plus the quantity for the flooring, that is 6.35 square meter, and also multiply it with thickness to convert the quantity in the cubic meters. So thickness for this item is 50 mm, so 0.05. Okay, close the bracket, press enter. Okay, check the formula again. Correct. So total quantity for this item for which we have to provide the carriageway is 4.27. okay, yes, it's 4.27, and rate for this item in SOR is 370 up to the lead of 10 kilometers. So total will be 4.267 multiplied by 370, which is 1578 Indian rupees. Okay, and the total amount to prepare the septic tank will be sum of amount of all the items. Okay, and total is 1,39,394 Indian rupees. So in lakhs, say 1.40 lakhs is the cost to prepare this septic tank. Okay, that is septic tank of size 10 feet by 8 feet and depth 7.25 feet. Okay, I hope this estimation video was clear and effective and you definitely learned something new. If you still have doubts, you can write them in the comment box. I will try my best to answer your doubts. and for other countries the items will remain same, only the rates will differ according to your country, and there can be change like length and breadth and depth for your septic tank will be different, and you have to change it accordingly. Okay, I hope this solution video was clear and effective. If you found this video helpful, you can like this video, share this video with your friends, and subscribe to my channel, and also take the membership of my channel to stay connected with me. Thanks for watching Master Civil Engineering, and stay tuned.